Yo, what's up, YouTube? We're just doing a submission video. It's going to be quick because there's a shit ton of cards. This submission is between myself, Peter, my buddy Anthony, Wayne, Cards of Ra, Shlolast, or however you say Shlost, however you say his name, Yugioh, and Simon. And I think, and Mario. Well, that's Yugioh. But anyway, so this is going to start off with the 5 days. These are my buddy Peter's. For you guys who don't know, DBZ, these are insanely rare. They were given out at the tournaments for the top 16. That was the last tournament, I believe, that ever was held for DBGT, top 32. And they were legit. It wasn't like, there was hundreds of these printed. There was the winners, and then there was a few extra for staff, I believe. You guys know this is one of the hardest cards to find. Lost Episode Saga was short printed. This is an ultra rare, which DBZ already had. Crazy hard pull rates. This is mine. This is, I'm hoping, will be the highest graded one. The corner down there is really the only major wear. And there's a little bit of wear elsewhere, but not much. This is literally packed fresh as it gets. Super clean. This is my buddy Peter's as well. But yeah, so that's the end of the 5 day. Just a quick little turnaround. Let me get those out of the way here. Okay, and then 20 day. So let's just start with me again. Dark Dragonite. That's super packed fresh. Majin Vegeta, I'm hoping for a 9 on that. I think this Flame Swordsman and the Regeki are getting 9.5. Now we're getting my boy Anthony's stuff. He just has these two. The misprint, it's in decent condition. It's a really cool card. Then he's got this Dark Magician Girl. And then we're getting into Shalost and Wings cards. That's the SW you're gonna see down here. European print. It's crazy good looking. Corrected art. Dark Paladin. Awesome card. First edition Dark Magician Girl. This is crazy. He's got the championship card. There's only one PSA 10 of these, and the PSA 10 one has a bunch of wear on the side. So this thing looks pretty damn nice. Corners look great. You know, casual LOB blue eyes. European print blue eyes. And this is a wavy unlimited red eyes for Mario. Cracked that bad boy. So that was gonna be our 20-day submission. And then we have like 170 some or 180 bulk cards, and that's what we're gonna start now. And the bulk that we're sending in is a lot of times better than people's like short turnaround stuff. Especially Shlolast and Wings. Their stuff is just fucking crazy. But sorry, we start with my stuff here. So this is Yugioh. This is gonna be the full foil variant. Yeah, you can see the hollow pops all the way through that. Limited, ultra rare. It's my faded SDY. I'll probably want to get like an 8.5 or something on that, but super cool. And I just had it sit around, so I really want to get it graded. I'm not gonna pull it out, but this is just the ultra rare name print, misprint. First edition Summon Skull. I think that's going 9.5. It's got that little bit of wear right there on the top edge, but otherwise I believe it can 9.5. I think this can 9.5. This is the Ultra, and I have the secret right behind it. Heartbeat's Pet Dragon. I always love dragons. I think everybody, for the most part, likes dragons. So I don't know why. I think I just accidentally put Peter's cards in here. So that's the end of my Yugioh, my DBZ. Not sending much in this time, but this is Peter's stuff here. Super rare card to find. I just don't know why, but most people don't have it. All the alt foils. Another full foil Vegito. This is his. Oh, so let me get mine out just to compare. Okay, so this is mine over here on the right. Mine has bottom left corner, it's got nicks. Top left corner has a nick, and the top right corner especially has a nick. Let's see his. So his top left corner neck is on the side, not in the middle. His top right corner neck's not as bad. His bottom right corner neck is there, and I don't have one. So that's how we'll identify that. So easy enough. Then he's got 2 of these, Super Saiyan Ascended Limited. This one's signed by Sean Schemmel, the voice actor of Goku. The other one's not signed. Got a full Broly Second Coming set. Super cool cards. Everybody loves these. This is the alternative art. It's got the no score stamp down there. So it's a misprint. It's a pretty darn cool card. Limited foil, Yugioh, Sword Slice. Once again, these Shadow Dragon and alt foils, they're actually pretty valuable and they're pretty hard to find. Love this card. LES, obviously super hard to find, especially limited foil rares. Then you have a Trunks Finds the Answer, really cool card. And then he just has 2 Pokemon here. Hoping this Gengar does pretty well for him. So that's the end of his Pokemon. Now we're back to my Pokemon. So I have this Ho-Oh, and at the end of the video, I think literally like the last card, or one of the last cards, is going to be a Ho-Oh from Show Last and Winged. So I'm just going to show a close-up of the bottom edges. I believe he's got some corner wear on his, but I'm just showing this one now. I definitely have the edge wear up top there. Overall, the edges, though, and corners are not too bad on this. The wear is mostly on the hollow. You can see some scratching down there. So we'll just use that to kind of compare the two. Love this card. It's definitely by far my favorite fossil card. Hoping that gets a nice little 9. These are in pretty good condition. Hoping those can. I think this is gonna 9.5 easily. I don't think it'll 10 because I don't predict anything to BGS 10. But this thing is crazy good condition. It's not on there. It's on there. Yeah, super good condition. Then we're moving to my e-readers. Love this card. Everybody loves Blastoise. I started collecting EXs. I feel like these are kind of the next wave, and I think a lot of people have thought that because their prices have definitely gone up a little bit, and I just see them all the time now. So I'm just trying to get ahead of the curve so I'm not paying out the wazoo. And then, to be honest, a lot of the WotC cards are just already super expensive. So I love this card. As you can see, I like the dragons. I'm a pretty simple guy. Love Raichu. Love Raikou. Scyther is awesome. I'm expecting pretty good grades on the EXs. For the most part, they all have like insanely clean backs at least, and most of them have at least pretty clean hollows. I was pretty stringent when I bought them and when I screened them because I didn't want to collect anything other than like 9.5s on those. So I hope most of them 9.5. Zapdos, a nice little swirl right there. Entei. Oh, these cards are awesome. I got 2 of these. They both have a swirl. This one's on his head and this one's off to the left. I think this one will 9.5 pretty easily. Another big thing I started doing was the reverse hollows for the Nintendo sets, the ones that are stamped. I really just think they just look cool. Once again, I've seen more people posting about them, so I just kind of want to get ahead of the curve and buy them while they're cheaper. Not that these are going to go up insanely anytime soon, but once again, you can still find them, pretty easily on eBay. I like this card a lot. I just think it looks cool. This might be one of my favorite Machamp cards. It's simple, but it just looks awesome. This is a really cool Charizard. Everybody likes that one. I just think these artworks are good. EX, I mean, I'm not going to say they're WotC artworks, but I think a lot of them are in the same style, and I really like them. And for whatever reason, I love this card. I really want this one on a 9.5, and I really want the dark Gyarados on a 9.5 from Team Rocket Returns, the reverse one. I'm literally just grading these because I know Peter's going to want them, because he, for whatever reason, like, loves Onyx. So I was like, I picked him up. Figure I'll trade him to him. Nothing too crazy with these. I just think they're dope. So then we're getting into my buddy Simon stuff. He didn't send that much bulk, but you see, got a little ultimate there. Got an honest. Actually, I know Show Last and Winged have an honest. So I'm gonna show his up close. I know there is a scratch on his. Thought there was. Where is it at? Oh, let's look it on the back. Let me see if the back has it. So the back top right has some edge wear. Both corners aren't too bad. It's centered pretty well, maybe slightly left or right. So at least we have that on camera so that I can compare the other honest. Got a star adjust here, nicely centered Yada. I know Shell and them had a Yada as well. I think they have a couple actually. It's a little off center. Oh, there's a nice chip right there in the right bottom, like in the middle, right where my thumb is. But yeah, I mean, just by that chip, I'm assuming the other two don't have chips like right there. So we can use that to identify. If you didn't know, BGS, if you send in multiples of the same card, they will send in, or not send in, they will send them back to you out of order. This is really cool faded, guys. But yeah, so they'll basically just group them by card. And so like we sent in a bunch of other like Dark Magicians last submission, and we had like I don't know, I think we had like 10 Dark Magicians or like 8 Dark Magicians, something like that. We had to figure out whose was whose. But luckily I did a video, and then we also kind of knew like some people had wavy, some people had glossy, so it made it a little easier. We were able to figure it out. Alright, so then we're getting into Show Last and Wing stuff. Their stuff is just crazy. I believe I literally cannot take long on every card because they have so much crazy shit. So just casual, wavy first edition, Dark Magician, and I think they separated all by wavy and glossy. So the first stuff I show will be wavy. I believe that's how they did anyway. It's literally just insane. They have a bunch of these tournament pack cards too. Look at this needleworm. Centered well. The back looks great. Everybody loves this card. Looks awesome. This is nice wavy. Print line through this one. It's funny that Pokemon print lines are bad, but in Yu-Gi-Oh, since they're not common, they're considered like rarer and cooler and misprint. Or not necessarily misprint, but just like a cool variant almost. They have so much LOB, it's not even funny. Like I think there's like 81 cards like in bulk just from them, and probably 50 or 60 of them are LOB, and probably like 60% of the LOB is wavy, if not more. Like they definitely have more wavy than they do glossy. Like faded shit, like it's kind of crazy. They just have this. They just had this all in stockpile, just waiting to submit it. Look at the faded Celtic Guardian. Awesome. I love Flame Swordsman when it's wavy. Just looks awesome. Looks like the fire is like actually around his sword. Shout out to Show Last. He's the guy that has the wavy Gaia, the Dragon Champion. I think this is where the glossy starts with that Gaia, the two Gaias. Yeah. But yeah, like I said, it literally just does not stop. This is all first edition. I think only a few of them are European prints. So we might not even be to the European prints yet. It's my favorite card from Yugioh. Well, technically the wavy variant is my favorite, but same artwork. Man, this card looks awesome, especially with that foil line. It looks awesome. It's like the first stack from them. Let's get these out of the way here. Yeah, so these are going out today. Literally, I'm gonna post this video and head to the post office. It's been a long time coming. Had to wait for people's cards. Had to work. You know, all the stuff that happens in life. But yeah. Oops. It literally just doesn't stop. There's so many good cards here that they're submitting. This is like one of my all-time favorite cards as well. I love Thousand Dragon. This and Black Skull Dragon. This Summon Skull is sweet. It's got two of them. Everybody loves MRD Summon Skull. I love this card. I absolutely love this card. 12 centered too. Slightly bigger on the left, I believe, but a couple of change of hearts. A couple barrel dragon. This one's a little faded. Solemn Judgment's a little faded too. Mirror Force. Everybody loves this card. Okay, but everybody actually loves this card. First edition Jinzo. Super cool. Busta Blada. Torrential Tribute. Alright, so we got some yacht. I believe there's more Yadas in here too. I don't know. We'll review this one here. So Simon's had that spot on the back, like right here, and of course this one does not. So we'll use that. This one seems more off center on the back as well, just from what I remember. This one may have like a corner dot up there and up there. Not much edge wear though. But I would say it's definitely more off center than Simon's. Not as bad though. I feel like a lot of Yadas are like, well, it's not even feel, it's just fact. But I feel like they're more off center than that one even. The majority of the ones I see. Super cool card. Super hard to get well centered in any of these LOD. It's just funny to me, like they're throwing like first edition magicians for like Dark Magician girls and stuff, just like throwing it in bulk because like everything they're submitting is insane. Man, everybody loves this card, dude. I think this is like the second Hero Tempest. He put one in the 20 day. Oh crap, I didn't realize they're submitting this, and Simon submitting one as well. Let me get Simon's out. Give me 1 second. That's part of the reason I do these videos, is because I need to make sure that we don't mix anybody's stuff up. Alright, so this is Simon's right here, and the left is Show Last, the name. As far as centering goes, Show Last is better centered, and as you can see, that theirs is like, I don't want to say faded, but it's darker. I'm assuming, are their prints different? Yeah, it looks like their prints are different. Is that, I don't know. I'm not good at the European versus NA. Maybe this is European print, and this is American or NA print. I'm assuming that's what it is, but we'll see. Let you guys, if you know, just answer in the comments or something. Educate me. This one has like pretty much no edge wear, whereas Simon's has edge wear at the top here. You can see right where the pull tab is, right in the middle. So that should be pretty easy to tell the difference between the two. But yeah, I believe this is Euro print. Looks sweet. Yeah. Let me put this in there. And if I am right, and that is Euro print, then this one's Euro print too. Right? I think so. It's just crazy though that this is just going in bulk. So many good cards. Yeah, I wonder what the total value of this actually is. Especially, I mean, especially when they come back graded, it'll just be insane. And then we finish with some Pokemon. Neo Revelation is so underrated. Just look at these. They're gorgeous. All right, so I showed my Ho-Oh, so let's compare real quick. Yeah, so his Ho-Oh, just right off the bat, has that big top left corner neck. Mine doesn't. Got a left corner neck, small, and a bottom right corner neck. He has some scratches right there in the hollow, but otherwise, the hollow is much better than mine too. So that'll be easy to tell the difference. And last but not least, this was sent in a little late, so we just got it a couple days ago. Those scratches look like they're on the top, or the card saver. This card's cool as hell. But yeah, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Hopefully these grade well. Send us your vibe. Oh, okay, I lied. We're gonna review these as well. This one's mine. I have the Golden Uzuru, the Vegeta card, Ultra, in limited alt foil 9.5. If this gets a 9.5, it'd be the only one in the world. My Vegeta's also pop 1. So I'm going to review this. I only need a bump on one of the grades to get a 9.5. And I'm very confident I'll get one. So that the surface, I mean, I feel like the surface can bump from a 9 to a 9.5 pretty easy. It's pretty subjective. So this is a review for Schloss, or however you say his name. Wavy. Man, it's beautiful. Wavy faded. The centering got an 8.5. Oh no. It's off center, but we'll see. Hopefully it bumps. It's very, very clean. Another one for Sloss. I wanted to buy this from him so bad. Wavy faded red eyes. This one's only one away from a bump as well. Super, super cool card. This is, like I said earlier, this is literally my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card of all time. This is the Legend of Blue Eyes, or Red Eyes Black Dragon. And this is a nice wavy SDY. Surface got an 8.5. We sent them some wavy cards, and they gave a lot of low surface grades that were we think are undeserving. So we're excited for review and see if we can't bump up a little bit. But that's it, guys. That's all she wrote.